Makerere University is one of the best performing universities in Africa, and it admits all categories of students comprising of the married and fresh singles from high school. Due to this, it has limited set rules concerning pregnancies, and so students who get pregnant during the course of their studies continue with studies while taking care of their babies. Being a student mother is being a heroine. Some of the student mothers prefer to come to campus with their babies to follow the daily routine of breastfeeding. Others leave their kids at home with maids, while others cannot afford maids, hence forcing them to leave their kids with their neighbors. And in our feature story of today, we bring you the life of Isabella Mwesigwa, a single student mother pursuing Bachelor of Commerce at Makerere University. She lives in the suburbs of Chikoni. We are right here at Isabella's house. She lives here in this ramshackle house. The house is threatening to collapse, and actually part of the house has already collapsed, which is really so dangerous for her and the baby. And besides her door, there is a very big footpath that leads straight to one of these corridors, and we don't know the kind of people who pass here, which is also so dangerous for her baby. We're going to talk to her and find out how she deals with all these challenges as a student mother.
It was in my first year when I got pregnant, because at first I could not even believe that. It was very hard to accept it, but later on I had to decide whether to keep the child or to go for the other options. But it was really a hard time for me.
Some students get pregnant and opt for abortion. What made Isabella's story different?
Well, the truth is, I looked at studying with the pregnancy, then studying when I'm free. I even went to the doctor, and I reached there and asked him, but the doctor gave me a different opinion, and he advised me to keep the pregnancy. Though I was not happy with it, honestly speaking, if I had money, I would go for abortion. But unfortunately, I could not even afford to go for abortion.
Some of these unplanned pregnancies come with surprises, especially to men responsible, and thus some of them disappear and leave the ladies in turmoil. And so Isabella's case.
Well, the father of my child, I lost contact when I was just 2 months pregnant. That's when I lost his contact, and since then he never gave me any support. So I was there struggling on my own. He left no notice, no nothing. I would not hear from him, and everything was just me.
Most parents get so disappointed after realizing that their daughter at campus is pregnant, hence they become so bitter towards them. Therefore, they end up cutting all the supports.
My brother got to know about it, was the first one, because he was staying around. When he got to know about it, it was war. I remember he beat me up and he told me how I'm going to continue with studies and take care of the child if you want to keep the child. And he actually advised me to abort. And that's the advice he gave me, but me, I failed. I couldn't go for it. But it was really a hard time. I remember for like 2 weeks, I could not talk to anyone in my family. No one would call me, no one would tell me anything. And they reached a point where they cut off the money for upkeep. They would say, no, you consult the father of the child, he will take care of you. And they were very bitter with me.
After being abandoned by both parents and the boyfriend, Isabella does petty businesses in order to earn a living.
What I did, I decided to look for small jobs. where you can work and they pay some wage and you use it. And specifically, I try to wash people's clothes to get money. Because honestly speaking, in Kampala you can't be here without money. You're spending everything, and at home they're not sending you money, or you're not earning any money from anywhere. So what I did, I would go and wash clothes, people's clothes. Then they would pay me like 5,000, depending on the clothes. They would pay me like 5,000, 10,000. And that's how I survive. And of course I would eat once in a day, just have lunch, and in the evening it's just here and sleep.
According to the statutory instrument supplement of Makerere University, a student who gets pregnant is not allowed to stay in the halls of residence.
It is Regulation 13, subsection 5, and it has two parts. It says that in order to cater for the safety of an unborn baby and its mother, its pregnant mother, a student who gets pregnant shall not be allowed to stay in halls of residence. She must report to the warden, move out of the hall, but may opt to come back into residence at least 4 months after delivery, provided she does so without the baby.
Isabella faced financial constraints because her parents and husband abandoned her. She was forced to rent a poor conditioned house, and this house is located next to a stinky, dangerous trench and a heap of rubbish right behind her house.
Where I stay, like the way I can see this house, it's almost falling. But I have nothing to do because I don't have the money to go to a better place. And by all means, I have to leave. But the place is not secure. Anyone can enter in the house, because even the door, you can see that it is weak. It is not that strong like these other metal doors.
Battling with all these challenges, Isabella's performance is greatly affected.
Honestly speaking, it is not good. Because I can't read like from 7 to 9, I have to be at home. And like any other campus student, they are in the library, they are reading. For me, I'm just taking care of the kids.
However, it is not only Isabella who is hustling with this situation of being a student mother. Other student mothers also narrate their side of the story.
I had that stress, what I'm going to eat, the money for rent, what. It was a bit challenging to me.
First of all, I have a maid who helps me, and the father is in full control of everything, finances everything. He gives us money, he gives the maid money, he's catering for everything. So that's how I've managed it. Though it's not easy, I don't advise anyone to do it.
It's very hard to balance education and then handling a kid, but I try as much as I can. But the good thing is my kid is at home in Tanzania, and meanwhile I'm alone in Uganda, so my mom helps me to take care of the kid. So it's a bit simple, but it's not an easy job. I would advise the rest of the girls not to do that when they're at campus.
Due to the trauma that these students face, some of them choose to talk to the counselors, while others battle with the situation silently.
Sometime after when they've given birth, they say, you see, I didn't know what to do, I did my exams, and normally we help them to recommend them to be reinstated in the university. But for these other cases, socially, personal issues, I think they suffer them silently.
Considering the challenges student mothers face, like balancing academics and parental roles, they end up missing classes, coursework, as well as exams. This is what the lecturer said concerning the situation.
The university has a policy. Okay? The the university is not managed in any haphazard way, that when things come up, we find a way of fixing. The university has standard policies. If it's test time, if it's an examination time, things must be done according to plan and according to policies. So, of course, there are so many instances where the students come in with their own fees. Someone will tell you I missed a test because I was in a hospital, and again, giving one person a test goes against the university standards. Someone misses an exam, then she tells you, my kid was sick, and the rules for the university are very clear. Once the university exam is done, it's done.
The Dean of Students said the university has nothing to do to help students who get pregnant and give birth during the course of their studies, since they are matured enough to handle the situation. He described the university's academic system as a bus with a timetable and passengers. He said the bus leaves the station at a time allocated and it does not wait for other passengers. Therefore, the university keeps running no matter where the pregnant student is. But after delivery, they can be reinstated into the system of the university. Other student mothers fear to socialize with other students for fear of being stigmatized or even fear to share the difficulties they are facing with their fellows. This is so different in the minds of other students. They are so willing to help student fathers who have problems. They have a positive mindset towards student mothers.
Personally, I have no problem. If such a person maybe was in my group for coursework, maybe I would understand if they maybe had to get up and leave and have to go and take care of maybe their kid or something. So, or the family, or they have a family, all those things.
So they really need our help as students. We should not despise them, even if they're coming in, even if they're in a group discussion and they don't appear. We should not despise them. We should really help them. We give them a hand and we help them to also pass so that in the future they can be able to help those children of theirs that they are raising up. And also when you're in class, the lecturer should not also underlook them and talk ill about them, because sometimes also these lecturers, we don't know about them, but some of them also got pregnant in school. But at last they also finished because they were also being favored.
After all these situations, Isabella has remained strong and advises fellow students in the same situation and those who have not gotten pregnant to stay focused.
To those who are yet to join campus, I would tell them not to. I would tell them to abstain. I would not tell anyone that it is okay. No, it is not okay, because life is very, very hard. And even to those who are already in my state, like me, what I can tell them is that they should just keep strong, and they should focus on their studies. They should focus on what brought them to university. No matter what happens, they should stick to the reason as to why they are at campus.
However, the best thing to do when you are a student is to plan.
Studying and producing children is your personal thing. You do it as a person. Therefore, you must plan it to ensure that if you want to do both at the same time, they don't interfere with each other. But the best thing is to plan your activities.
Being a student mother is a hard nut to crack because it requires courage, sacrifice, and perseverance. And so, most students who get pregnant opt for other alternatives like abortion. But the big question remains, is abortion an escape route? Triple A reporting for Sky TV.